What's up, YouTube? On this episode of the Plastic Fanatic, we're going to review the Star Wars Hot Toys Bespin Leia from The Empire Strikes Back. I've been waiting on this figure for a long time. It is incredible. I can't wait to open it up and show you what's inside. Alright, so here we go. The MMS508 Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Bespin Princess Leia. So we've got it completely out of the box here. As you can see, it does come with a background. We'll get to that here in a second. The figure itself, incredible. Hot Toys, they always seem to outdo themselves when it comes to Carrie Fisher. They did a great job this time as well. It does come with the nice base cover. It is your standard base that you normally see with most Hot Toys. And this one's kind of got like a nice little marble floor overlay that you can put with that figure. Just some details about the figure itself. Go ahead and just pull her off here and bring her in a little bit closer. So this is not a seamless body. As you can see, everything is kind of like your standard Hot Toys protocol. You get one set of extra hands if you did want to have her hold a blaster or something to that effect. However, the blaster is not included, so you would have to provide that yourself. The head detail is probably the best yet. I think it is just absolutely spot on. What I've seen some people doing with this one is popping this head off and throwing it on the Hoth Leia that's already out there to kind of give that carbon freezing chamber look that she had, where the jacket's off and she's still in her, I guess, Hoth fatigues. But really, this figure, as it sits, is incredible. I do wish that there was something to go with it. I do think that's the one downfall of the figure. There's not much to do with it if you're like me and you're a big collector. This is probably not your first Leia. There's not exactly anything to go with it. You could maybe pair like a Chewbacca up with it, but we don't have the obvious Bespin Han that we want for this figure. I think when that does come out, they did tease it. If you saw the all the artwork they kind of debuted when they announced this figure, we had Bespin Han in the shot, so we know he's somewhere down the pipe. Just a matter of when Hot Toys can get him out. I don't know what it is with Harrison Ford figures, but we've only had the original and then the Force Awakens Han, so we haven't had a lot of a lot of Hans really between Sideshow and Hot Toys. So I don't know if there's a likeness thing going on where it's a little bit harder to get him. That wouldn't surprise me at all if that was the case. But we're here to talk about the princess herself. Her outfit is incredible. The detailing, the stitching back here is amazing. Just her hair, everything looks great. The pattern here is just awesome. If you were in the market to get a Princess Leia, I would still probably point you into the A New Hope Leia. However, that one is pricey. I think she's, teetering $400, somewhere like that right now. But if you've already got that, there's no reason not to go ahead and pick this one up. I believe it's got an MSRP of $209.99. Excellent space filler if you're looking for something to fill some space in your DTOFs. You're never going to go wrong with this choice. Like I said, the details off the chain. The only problem I have with it is the backdrop. Now, don't get me wrong. They threw in a backdrop. It's magnetic on the back. That's awesome. I think the only drawback to it is it's made out of styrofoam. So, it's going to stain. It's going to be harder to clean. It could potentially, obviously break. So there's a couple things that I don't know how you would break it, but hey, I've seen some crazy scenarios where you're moving stuff around, you accidentally drop something, you step on it, boom, you've broken. Hopefully that'll never be the case with you, but all in all, I would give this figure an 8 out of 10, with really a strong 10 out of 10 on that face sculpt. I think it's just losing a couple points from you get an extra set of hands and the backdrop and the stand. There's no other accessories. I don't know what you would add to this figure. If you really think back at the scenes where she was dressed like this, there's not a lot going on. You know, if we think back to that classic scene where they're brought in to Vader and Boba Fett kind of at that dinner table, I believe she had this outfit on then, so I don't know really what you would include there. So maybe the hands are just what we were supposed to get with this one. Again, really just marking off some points for the backdrop. I think it should be plastic, not styrofoam. Again, you get the marble, really nice marble look overlay. As you can see, it does got the standard gray underneath it if you don't want to display it with that Bespin floor look. Really nice figure. There's not too much to talk about on this one, as there's really a lack of accessories. But all in all, if you're in the market for a Princess Leia figure, you can never go wrong with it. With it being in that $200 price range, I do think you get a really high quality figure of a very sought after character. Leia figures do tend to appreciate over time. So once this one's gone, we can come back and revisit it and kind of see if she's went up in value. Of course, if you're like me, I don't care what these things are worth. I collect them purely based on the fact that they're just incredible collectibles that are really fun to collect. Once you've grown a collection that amasses the numbers that I have, every time you add something, it really makes your collection that much more full and brings everything together. So again, hopefully we'll see Bespin Han. You could obviously pair her up with a Boba Fett, you know, the Empire Strikes Back Vader. There's a lot of things you could do with her. But right now I think we're just really waiting on Han for this one. So again, sorry I couldn't give you a more in-depth review, but I will go ahead and just take her out again just real quick. Let you get a full good look at her here. Again, the portrait is incredible. The face sculpts on these Hot Toys are just getting better and better with every passing year. This is just a really nice figure. The clothing is really nice quality. Nothing that you'll have to worry about deteriorating over time. There is some nice detail here. The shoes are kind of like a satin, not like a flat mat. So that's, you know, it's nice. But all in all, incredible figure. If you know where one's at, go by your local hobby shop, pick it up. I don't think you'll regret it. Thanks for tuning into this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out all of Plastic Fanatic's future content coming down the pipe. Lots of Hot Toys to cover, lots of sideshow pieces, lots of NECA and Hasbro, and just so many awesome things coming on the heels of Toy Fair 2020. Stay tuned for more. This is the Plastic Fanatic, and we will talk to you real soon.